Hello there, folks. Tonight, we will traverse the treacherous depths of the Loddlenaut. This ocean is filled with bile that must be cleansed.
I don't know why I decided to use that voice.
Landing sequence initiated. For tonight, we dine in heck in a place like this. The problem is the lack of oxygen, but more dangerously is the water pressure. We have discovered toxicity in the planet. Just a bunch of soda cans and six-pack rings. This is an alien planet. Where are these soda cans coming from? This is also a very cute game, if I might add. You'll notice that there are more recycle bots that you currently need. You'll need them in the future once you start collecting more advanced pieces of litter. They look like mouths that will consume all those within its wake. Our oxygen supply is beginning to deplete with time. We must be careful. Tread as carefully as we can.
Up, and we got the schlep.
It consumes these pipes like grapes on a grapevine. We must eliminate all of it
for the sake of preservation. I want these pickles.
And here it is, dwelt amongst us. Microplastics.
Why are there gamer chairs here?
We have arrived at the treacherous depths of the Ripple Reef, home place of the big serrated teethed piranhas. They know we are coming, and they are preparing for a meal. We must restore this place to its former glory, to drive them all away.
My scans are indicating elephants nearing your location.
Of course, the sea elephants. They consume the pollution. They are coming.
This is meant to be a wholesome cleaning the oceans game. Look at that, the sea slugs are out. What is this thing? A Loddle.
Yes, finally, a meal. Fresh meat.
I'm gonna name you, Wagyu of the... I'll just call you tuna steak. How about that? What's your attributes? Favorite food, unknown, personality, chatty, evolution.
You mean I can make this bigger and acquire more meat for super?
I guess you're sticking with me, buddy. It also seems like you're covered in schlep. I don't know why that is. You better clean yourself up. I mean, it is really cute. Don't get me wrong, but you know, in a treacherous place like this, you have to do anything to survive. All right, so we're 99% done with cleaning the reef. Now the real trouble is finding that 1%, that 1 pixel of pollution. Looks like the goop has been blasted off that Loddle, but it's still following you. It just won't leave me alone. It's never going to. It's just gonna be by my side for the remainder of my days. It now thinks it lives here. I might have accidentally domesticated it. Let's see, it's hungry. But it's happy. So you, into orange? See, you invite the Loddle to stay in your home cave. I suppose it's fine for now. Yep, I've completely domesticated it. Seems to be growing new features with each bite of fruit. Yeah, it's getting bigger. It's gonna keep getting larger, and then it's gonna become the size of a monolithic structure. If my observations are correct, the biome is completely free. So yep, everything is now good. Everything is good and happy, and oh, look at this. We could actually fast travel to these locations now. Rope toy. We could just repurpose the cans for this. Isn't this still technically like pollutant? All right, go have fun. You see what I made for you? Go have fun. Go have fun with it. Why aren't you having fun with it?
Finally, after such treachery and doubt, we can order our first oxygen upgrade. We will no longer have to suffer. Do you like a bouncy ball, little boy? A little bouncy ball to play with at the beach.
Yeah, I want to head down here. Oh boy. No. That is activating my thalassophobia, even though I don't have it. Hey, tuna steak, do you have any leftover oxygen in your tank? Very important question. I believe a nearby Loddle has entered a cocoon. Oh, you mean this? This giant sphere thing that's just near my ship? Is there a way to possibly move this? They're not gonna try feasting on me, are they? When they hatch? Anyways, I'm gonna take this blaster module. And now I can vaporize reinforced objects. And then eventually we will be able to suck upon the microplastics.
The microplastics plaguing this person's existence.
They've emerged from the cocoon. What have they become? Oh, they became slightly bigger. They actually look like tuna.
Destroy the boxes. Leave nothing behind. We have utility jugs. Jugs where we can store more milk so we could survive the winters. I need my calcium. I have a severe calcium deficiency. No thanks to living within the treacherous depths of the sea for so long.
Do you think the Loddles will actually mate? They probably will. So what am I calling you? I don't have a name for you yet, so you're gonna have to stay put until I do. I'm gonna need to get out of here because I am going to suffocate. Unless if I just decide to like take the full plunge, just fully commit to it. Wait a second, what's this over here? I'm being distracted by something. It's a credit card! Hollow badge. Also, I'm about to die from lack of oxygen. Rest in peace. Oh. Oh, okay, so you that was your favorite food. I'm very sorry. Very sorry. You should have told me earlier. Looks like you met Tuna Steak. Tuna Steak, this is unnamed Loddle. Unnamed Loddle, this is Tuna Steak. You're both going to be my dinner. There's a second Loddle just stowed away on the ship. Or a third Loddle if we're counting totals. Shrimp tempura. Yeah, I've also figured out a name for this little guy. G Salmon. The G stands for grilled. I'm pretty sure you're picking up on the theme of this. I'm just gonna leave all of this here randomly and hope that all of the Loddles just equally share it. Don't worry, Tuna Steak will keep everybody in line. They will be the ones to guarantee that it's equally distributed amongst them. Let's sacrifice what's considered least valuable. We're just gonna get rid of the soda cans. Yeah, we're just leaving them in the ocean. Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? I'm gonna find you. Oh, there you are, you devious little trickster. I can just scan, right? That'll help me to weed out where I need to go. Yeah, here we are. I tend to forget about the crucial game mechanics like 90% of the time. No, you see, the optimal strategy is just looking with your eyeballs and just wandering around a place aimlessly for several hours at a time and then gradually realize that there's a game mechanic that helps you find pollution. And then feel really embarrassed about it. Yep, okay, yeah, turns out, like, any discarded cans you have to pick up. So I was kind of contributing to the problem, but not really. You can blame capitalism for it. I'm just trying to work within the system that governs most of our lives.
The days are long, the night even longer still. Life continues to prove extraordinarily difficult. The other day, I was forced to discard several soda cans. We are going to craft 2 beach balls for the little lardy waddies. Recreational activities only they can have, as I am forced to survive this cruel environment.
You get 2 balls.
But now it is time for the one machine that truly matters in this earth. We can now absorb, harness the microplastics. No longer will they be able to infiltrate my testicles. My progeny will be pure, free from the burdens of the pollution in their dicks.
Oh, wow, we are getting so many materials. Look at all this glass that I have now. It's amazing. Oh, this thing's starving, holy crap. You are extraordinarily needy. Why is that? It's so difficult trying to take care of a pet that you're probably gonna eat in like a couple days. Why would I want to eat it? Outside of survival. Maybe I don't want to survive. Maybe I want the Loddles to eat me instead.
And now we begin the process of suction.
How do I suck microplastics? Okay, so I just have to select it. Now, it begins. I will have my cake and eat it too. Those robots, were they collecting fruit?
Of course. They were trying to collect fruit so they could sell them in the capitalistic supermarkets. What are they planning to do with this ocean? I must discover the truth.
Now, is anyone else sick and tired of that bit as much as I am? Henceforth, he will be known as Fried Clams. Grab bag is full. You'll have to deposit its contents at the plastic recycle bin. Oh no, I'm being overwhelmed by microplastics. I thought I could harness the power.
But no. No matter what happens, it will always find a way to twist and contort my essence, turning me into a facsimile of what I used to be. Quickly, you must eat the microplastics, or else my innocence will be destroyed forever.
It's a lot of microplastics. Microplastics capacity module. Yep. Now we can harness even more microplastics. Microplastics are my favorite dessert. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. Come on, viewer, just admit it. You've eaten microplastics in the past, whether you were aware of it or not. It's okay. We all do it from time to time without even knowing. We made some good progress. There's still plenty of contaminants in the area. Yada yada yada. Working on it. You don't have to patronize me. I'm down here, and you are in some laboratory somewhere, probably not even doing science work. You're probably just watching Avengers on your phone. Up. Another Loddle. Cooked prawn. There's just another one. Just living amongst the microplastics. We'll go with the classic. Fish and Chi. Grimy Gulf is your next location. Not sure what's there, but it's in the southeast corner of the ocean. Need to upgrade your suit before you can venture into those depths. We're finally going into the dark abyss of uncertainty and the unknown. Heck yeah. Alright, what's your, Oh, you're sad. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. But, here. I have something that'll make you better. It's hearts. Go for it. Tuna sake. Don't eat that lettuce. No, don't eat that. That's supposed to be meant for fried clams. Stop asserting dominance, man. I told you to keep watch of the fort, not to be a controlling ass. Now I can actually survive the water pressure. We get to go into the void. We're going right into the dark. There's definitely a boss fight around the corner. Now look at this schlep right here. This schlep looks schleppier than regular schlep. We can't even suck up the schlep. We need better materials to unschlep it. Wait, can we touch it? I don't think we can. The game's not gonna let us. Can I taste the schlep? I've gotten too emotionally attached to the Loddles. I won't be able to consume them. I should have done that in the weird person voice.
I have become far too attached to the Loddles. I have no choice but to consume the grime. I will henceforth refer to you as friend. You, on the other hand, will be my enemy.
And a friend and enemy are going to be rivals. Let's see if friend will like the passion fig. They're too scared to eat. It's just that the tone shift has taken such a 180 that even the microplastics are afraid to come here. Lo and behold, it's neutral. I think neutral's getting a little tuckered out. It's fine, neutral. We'll get you back to base. There aren't any consequences system for just being a shitty Loddle owner, right? So viewers, just generally saying, I noticed in the patch notes there's something called a Loddle god. I don't like what that infers. Oh, they all love the heart fruits. So what does that say? Does it imply that all these three aspects of life are just part of the human condition? We have friends, we have people we're neutral towards, and then we just have people we utterly loathe that just cannot stand. To the point where you would just nuke their house. Rub-a-dub-dub, scrub it all away. Scrub it, just keep holding down on the left clicker. Just gotta come down here in the ocean and I just gotta clean up everyone's trash. It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Day 314. I have collected the convertible and I am now using it to wash away the particulates, strutting about the ground thinking that this domicile is theirs.
Just with every day he becomes more verbose. The less sane he is, the more verbose he becomes.
This reminds me of the time when I used to be a janitor. Back in grade school, I used to have to clean the desks every day and night. Bubblegum always placed on the underside of it, of all of them, at least twice a day. I had to clean up the same gunk from the same desk. It was the teachers. They were the ones placing it there to make the students look bad. It was to teach those miscreants a lesson, said the principal. But I said no, it's not correct to do this. And then they fired me, framed me for placing bubblegum under my own desk. The police arrived shortly after with a warrant. This is my community service. That is why I am stuck out here. And why they are there in their offices chortling. I was also in possession of crack cocaine and other illegal substances. I also had a warrant for my arrest for several other crimes I may have committed. I was using a false identity so that nobody would discover where I was. I was wanted in multiple countries for multiple crimes that I definitely committed. But the thing with the bubblegum, I was totally framed for that. I also did several pump and dump schemes. I once put cayenne pepper on lemon bread.
I don't know if that's like a crime against humanity, but here we are. I'm sure there are places in the world where they actually do that, and I just insulted them. From what I can tell, the only biome left to clean is the Guppy campus. There was a college down here, and it got flooded out. Loddlenauts does not take place during the post-apocalypse, does it? I can't believe people used to go to college. What? We just have laptops in here. People used to go to college, and then the microplastic dilemma happened. Yeah, that's probably the college right there, where that void of eternity is. Yeah, we got like a big sign right here. Oh, for a second I thought this was an evil Loddle.
At this point, I'm going to stop naming the Lottles, because there are just too many of them and I'm running out of ideas.
Nearby pollution has recontaminated that Loddle. I suppose you should clean it again. Oh, don't worry about it. The Loddles have infinite health. Nothing bad will happen to them. I promise. As someone who's played Loddlenaut for 15 years, let me tell you. The Loddles who pass away from sickness just have a skill issue. I had to be the one to say it. Okay, alright, there's another Loddle in there. No, it's actually a bottle. How could I have been mistaken?
Everything all looks the same to me. It has been 500 days and 30 hours. No, wait, that means 501 days.
This is the office of the once great Guppy CEO, Galena Mathia. I heard that she broke regulations by sneaking a Loddle off this planet. She was trying to domesticate one. Perhaps that is what led to her downfall. Because the Loddle just straight up consumed her. I thought there was a dead body in there for a second. Imagine just trying to play a wholesome ocean cleaning game and they decide to apply lore to it. Jeez. Real buzz killer. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. The lore is actually quite intriguing. I think all biomes on this planet have passed our sanitation checks, which means
the microplastics call for me.
If you're ready to depart from your planet, you can start heading back to the home cove. I'll give you more information once you get there. So I could just leave right now. I was under the impression that it was just gonna be a game that you could just keep doing forever. But you know, if there is a definitive ending, I certainly have to see it. Begin the end sequence. Your progress will be saved up to this point. Are you sure you want to proceed? You're really upping the ante, aren't you? Before we leave, I need you to dismantle all the machines within your home cove. We're just destroying everything. I guess this is the end, Tuna Steak. This is where we say our final goodbyes. You have a wonderful day. You have a whole life ahead of you. Grilled salmon, fried clams. You. Thank you for all your hard work. I'll admit, I've really grown to like this planet. I can only imagine how much this place means to you two. I was just here for a quick job.
Besides, this is my community service.
And that's the conclusion of it. Yeah, it was a short and sweet game. Really, really cute. Really unique art direction. Just about cleaning the ocean.
And the microplastics. Do you hear them? They're in your mind right now, swimming through your gray matter, implementing thoughts in which you never had before, giving you knowledge pertaining to the secrets of the universe. Absorb them. become one with them.
Moral of the story is don't eat microplastics. They'll make you say really weird things.